What's up, my ghosts and ghouls? My name is Haunter Chad, and welcome to Haunt Build number 2. So, how y'all doing? Y'all doing good? I hope so. So, as you can see here, I got that 10-foot, 10 canopy, or yeah, 10 canopy, whatever. I got that. I've got some 1.5 inch wood, or it's like 1x1 wood. I got this from Lowe's. This is their premium kind. I've got a sheet here of corrugated plastic, the one I've mentioned multiple times. Here we're actually going to be taking and cutting these and building all the walls for our haunt. So we have the inside of the haunt is going to be 10-10. Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and play the montage of me doing this.
So what I did here, I just kind of eyeballed the measurements for what I needed with the plastic and the canopy, and I did a little bit of math and got all the measurements I needed to do. And now we're just gonna go ahead and cut and speed through everything here. I'm glad I am speeding up everything instead of doing each individual thing here, because this would probably put you to sleep, just like how shooter games put me to sleep. That's just a me thing. Here I am painting the boards after I got done putting them together. They're just one screw in each side. It actually works really well.
So, as you can see, y'all, I have painted this board. It's actually pretty sturdy, even with just the one screw in it, which that's awesome. So you're probably thinking, Haunter Chad, my good man, why have you painted this before you put the wall on there? Glad you asked, unspecified viewer. Reason is, I'm going to be ordering some vinyl. I'm going to be ordering some vinyl backdrops from Amazon, one for the front and one for the back. We're going to be using that for just the walls. We're not going to paint the walls. Instead, we're going to take like a glue and just put it over the plastic and then just stick it on there, and hopefully that works. And if it doesn't, I guess we'll just figure it out from there. We'll be back in a few days and I shall have those ordered. And then we'll go to another time lapse. Yeah. All right, everyone. So I have here the backdrop that I'm going to be using, and I got some contact cement here. I have the board on top of the piece of plastic that I'm going to be cutting down the sides. I got to cut a little bit of the top off, that way it matches the size here. And then we're going to spread this on there, and I'm going to cut this down to the size it needs and then lay it on there gently.
Alright, so what I'm doing here, I'm taking the corrugated plastic and just cutting it down to size. I took some of the vinyl backdrop here and traced it, and then I cut it out. Here I am taking that contact cement here and just spreading it all over the board. And this was a bad idea, because I didn't know contact cement was A, so expensive, 2, sucked trying to spread it on plastic like this, and 3, was just overall a hassle. So here I am taking that, and I tried my best to cover that up there. There's still a little bit of blue on there, but as you can see, I have to go back in here and just lay the contact cement down. I actually used spray glue to put it on there, and that's what I did afterwards. But here I am. Here's the other side here. You can see it's like some kind of old style Victorian backdrop or whatever. Then I went around and I tried to put in these roof nails, which actually did a really good job of holding everything together. And then I went around and tried to clean up the sides a little bit. And then I just went around with some black spray paint afterwards. And I tried covering up all the detail, not the detail, but like the blue on the side.
Still got it. So, welcome to August, everyone. It has been forever since I recorded those parts, right? It has been a train ride and a train wreck, and a train ride and a train wreck and a train ride and a train wreck. It's been a mess, is what I'm basically trying to say. Leaving those pallets from the last video out in the rain, those have basically become unusable. And I have been fighting space and time, the pesky job, and you know, the sun. It's been really hard to continue doing that. I have 4 of those boards made, those plastic boards. I have 4 of those made, and ultimately I've kind of decided those look mediocre. like that's not up to what I would do if I was starting from scratch like I am now. That's not what I would want to present. I think that was just like maybe a quick and easy way to get something built. I realize there's a lot of time that you could do, like when it's not 200 degrees out here. And so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to scrap the vinyl idea. I'm keeping the walls, but I'm not going to be using the vinyl. The spray glue gets expensive, and the other glue, any kind of glue that requires that much space, is expensive, right? So what I've been doing, I have been making foam skulls. I plan on trimming these up and making them look good, and we're going to do catacombs, right? I love catacombs. They're probably my favorite type of haunt aesthetic, you know? Basically, I'm going to be doing catacombs. They're really easy to do, actually, because you just need a lot of foam, which foam compared to glue isn't expensive. And, you know, you can buy $30 skeletons and all that stuff and customize them and make creepy skeletons. You know, that's what you think about when you think catacombs, you think skeletons. This will be homage to my year, what was it? 2020. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and play clip now from that from my Instagram live since it's not on my channel anymore, so enjoy. We got our catacombs over here. Looking pretty spooky. Hey catacomb creature, how you doing? Alright, he's not activating for some reason, but I'll fix that.
You shall know me for the billowing cloud of plague in my wake, for I am pestilence incarnate. Approach and seal your doom.
Alright, we're going into the catacombs. We got the collector here.
There's a force of pure evil here on this earth. More evil than I could ever dream to be. I collect human flesh to feed that evil. The more, the better.
And we go this way. Here's my crow. Animated crow.
In my pouch, I have a rare delicacy. I stab
This way.
with a hammer.
We have a towering boogeyman.
These halls are covered with the remains of those who came here of their own foolish free will.
Got father here. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't quite want to end the video off here with like no payoff, I guess. So it's August, so it's going to be getting kind of cooler as the day goes by. Like 5 o'clock, it'll start getting cooler out here because it starts getting darker earlier. Good. Finally, we need it. Been battling the sun forever. Yeah, so the next clip here, I'm just going to go ahead and roll the next clip. We're going to be working on those catacomb walls next. I'll show you what that looks like.
Alright, so what I've done, I've taken these skulls that I've made and spray painted one of them white, just to see what it would look like. I also got impatient, I guess, and started spraying some of the parts brown, just to see what it would look like. And I did the same thing with some different paint, some exterior wall paint with another skull, because I was curious to see what that looked like. I let those skulls dry, and then I started spraying spray foam, which is like $5 at the store, all over this wall here, and then I started smearing it with a glove. Don't ever do this with your bare hands because you'll get it everywhere and the stuff does not come off. Then I started taking bones and putting them around the wall here with spray foam. And try to tear apart your skeleton if you do what I do here as much as you can. Try to cover up as much space as possible. Good morning, everyone. It's kind of dark. This is the last clip for the haunt vlog video, right? Haunt build. So, I managed to get the board done here. Like that. It's a little dark right now, but that's what I've got done. But I just wanted to end the video to just get it out. We're going to be working on more catacomb walls in the next video. It's going to be pretty cool.
I think, but I also gotta edit a lot of store tour videos now since all the stuff's out. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to click the like button. Don't scare the like video, or don't scare the like button, because I figured out that doesn't work. Subscribe if you want to. And I will see you all in the next video. Keep it spooky, everyone.